My man.
The schmuck. The schmuck. You know,
Is he? All
I
right.
love him. He's known for every restaurant he goes to in Phoenix. They close a week later.
Welcome to Fish and Snacks, the podcast that teaches you all about what's going on in sports, in life, and in Hollywood. And now, how about a nice round of applause for Eric Fish Snyder and Brad Snacks Grunberg.
Dang. 44, baby. Number 44.
Oof.
How you feeling?
Summer's hit, Snacks. 100 degrees, and I looked at the 10-day forecast, and it's where Jordo is gonna be 106. 106 in May. That's that. You asked me last week what I missed about Los Angeles. That's what I miss. I miss not being in 100-degree weather in May. Guarantee you're at it's not 100 degrees.
No, yesterday was a great day, beautiful day. I was in Santa Monica at the dog park, which you'll be going to when you come to town. And it was beautiful. Yeah, it was really nice. But God, man, this is episode number 44. How are you feeling, man? I feel great today. Great.
Me too.
Except for
the first time in about 16 months, I feel phenomenal. No bullshit before. And now please, I think I'm fully recovered. So I'm free to go, but I can't lift kegs anymore, but I wasn't going to do that anyways. So,
right.
I can't lift you. If you fall out of the car, I cannot lift you up, even though you're 273. So you better find some old lady to give you mouth to mouth.
I'd rather have your beautiful wife, who I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to, and many more. I'd rather have her try to lift me up than you. You and those hairy paws of yours. Do you have hair on your knuckles, right?
No, you asked me that last week. I don't.
No, I didn't ask you that last week.
Yeah, you did. You said you have hair on your knuckles, hair on your arms. I gave you one of these. Yeah.
Go back.
Hey, archive. Go back and look. You know what? I think that early dementia is setting in with you, buddy. I hate to say it, man. You're losing weight and you're losing your brain.
Stay in the light, not the dark. Okay, buddy? That's what I've taught you. Light, not darkness. You were in the dark. By the way, how was work last night?
Good. Very good last night. Very good last night. It was good vibes. I mean, people go out.
Oh, yeah.
They go. Oh, yeah. By the way, so some girl walks in, beautiful blonde, with their friend, and she goes, "I'm a friend of Snacks." And I said, "Yeah, right. You watch the show?" She goes, "No, I came in before." And of course, my frontal lobe wasn't working. And then she said she's been in the Shucks Tavern with you. And
buddy, yes, I was in the back booth with her gay boyfriend. Great guy. We all sat. You came over. You don't remember that?
Yeah, now I remember the gay boyfriend type thing. But no, the other one you brought in was that beautiful girl that did some makeup for us, and we did a documentary way back 1,000 years ago. Yeah. I remember her. This one was what a sex pot. But
she's beautiful, but she doesn't know it. She says, "Oh, I didn't like that picture he took of me." It's a great picture you took of her and her friend.
Look good.
Yeah, Lisa Vickery. She's the Vic. We love her. God, she came in, right? Been there in a long time.
Yeah, but you know what it's like for me to walk in? I'm just starting my shift, right? I'm counting. I go make around, and she goes, "Hi, I'm a friend of Snacks," and I said, "Yeah, right." And she got pissed. Usually, a woman that says she's a friend of yours is a little bit heftier with no teeth, but this one was beautiful.
And pimples. Yeah. No, she's great. I've known her, 35 years. She's so sweet. She's great. Yeah, she lives right around the corner. She loves you. Well, she loves all the other bartenders, but you. But that happens. She has to come in when she comes in. And I'm going to tell you, everybody, the greatest restaurant in the state of Nevada, but of course, Vegas is Shucks Tavern. So good. Food is great. The bartenders are great. You're great. Oh my God. I had a withdrawal the other day. I was thinking about the oysters and the shrimp and all the good stuff and the banter. Great people come in there. A lot of locals, but a lot of my friends have been in there. Joe Kopp, he was asking about you the other day. My buddy Joe Kopp, 25-year NYPD Boo veteran, retired. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good. I'm glad you took a picture. You treated her well. Did you buy her a drink for me?
No, she was. She wanted to look. I think she got butthurt when I said, "There's no way Snacks would be with a woman like you." And she goes, "You met me." I said, I would have remembered meeting you, but it was years ago. It had to be 2, 3, 4 years ago. So, and I see so many people, customers, but yeah. Well, I'm glad. She said she did some work with you at the Hollywood Tropicana or something like that.
Bartender. Right. Yeah.
Was she a dancer?
No. Her dear friend who she's no longer with us. She was best friends with a girl that worked there as a waitress, and Lisa used to come in all the time. And of course, I fell in love with her. And then she looked at me and goes, "I don't think so," but that's okay. That happens daily to me. I'm not a bad-looking guy, am I? Kind of disgusting.
Oh no,
a little bit disgusting.
I go back to the podcast we did with Carrot Top, and I'm seeing the still shots of that. You look like you were 100 pounds heavier back then. You just looked like a body and a little head sticking out like a turtle.
Yeah, I was pretty heavy. I was. I've mentioned it many times. 450 when I did the Sandler film. That's my boy, and now I'm I weighed myself the other 274. But here's the problem. There really is no problem. But a lot of people don't wish you well. It's like, are you sick? I go, no, I just lost. It took me a long time, but I lost 180 pounds so far. Oh, okay. Are you sure you're not sick? So if I can lose 180 pounds, if you're overweight, you can lose 180 pounds. Just take it one day at a time. Walk. A little.
Why can't people just say you look great? You're right, though.
No.
Hey, you look like you lost a lot of weight. This is what you get. I guarantee it. Hey, Fish, because I get it. I got it when I got done with my surgery. I went to work. I lost 12 pounds. Everyone says, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah, you look like you lost a lot of weight." Yeah, maybe I just ate well because I wasn't sitting on my ass for a month. I had salads and stuff like that. I would rather what you said. Hey, Fish, Snacks, you look great, man. Keep it up. Now you're sick.
That's what a normal person says. Somebody who wishes you well, but a lot of people don't. Their
well,
lives
at the bottom. You know what it is? You don't have the tout. In other words, if you were sick and your jowls are down, your eyes were droopy, you think that maybe you were going through something. You could tell when someone's sick. You look.
But then you say,
just look like.
Talk? Yeah. Then you say, I want to do a shout out to my buddy Dave Coulier from Full House. He's on tour with a lot of the actors from Full House and Fuller House, and he lost 46 pounds because he was fighting cancer, chemo and radiation, and he announced why he's thinner, and basically don't give up. But he's in remission, and God bless you, Dave. I love you, man. I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug and a kiss. Dave taught me so much about comedy, acting. Dave and John Stamos was amazing. Bob Saget was amazing. He rests in peace. And Jodie Sweetin and Candace Cameron, they're all so great. And it all starts at the top with the creator, Jeff Franklin, who basically said, we're a family. If you don't like and you think you want to be a star, there's the exit. And that's why they're so successful. So, and by the way, I really like the goatee now. I'm into the goatee. You're looking good, buddy. I like it. Keep that.
Thank you. You brought up Bob Saget, and we show videos on this podcast. We're going to show a funny video. He made a fortune on America's funniest home videos. He actually made more money on that because he had a piece of it than he did on Full House. And we can never get up to his standards, but we're going to do the Fish and Snack standards, and we're going to start off with a funny video.
Let's go.
His
parents are proud. Yeah.
There's levels of being on the spectrum, and that is, if you know people that there's autism, there's Asperger's disease, there's Grunbergitis, there's all kinds of stuff that you can be diagnosed with. That guy, I gotta tell you, buddy, if I saw that, just do like you're in the mall and you see that, I'm walking the other way. There's no way you can approach that. You?
No, I don't even know that guy exists. I just walk right by him. I might give a little smile, and that's it. Goodbye. Yeah, that's nothing you respond to in the mall.
Any more videos of humanity that will excite us there, Mr. Dick?
Oh,
that's a great Abbott and Costello piece or Three Stooges, like that. Oh,
oh,
that is great. That's what Snacks learned doing in a business called slapstick humor, man. Just make something happen with a prop, and the shit goes in your face, and you laugh. So love
yep.
it. One more
Love.
video.
Yes. Oh,
Wow, that's the best
boy.
one. Hey, you asked me how I manscaped. There you go. I have a whole
There it
team.
is. Ooh.
Oh
good.
God, he put it in his mouth. Oh Lord.
Oh,
We're trying to get Snacks. Snacks always goes to get something to eat after the show. That's definitely going to curb his appetite.
oh yes. Oh yes. I got to curb something, but
Well, you curbed your enthusiasm with the great show. That'll curb your appetite. So, God.
Yes. Oh,
Wow.
that's fine. That's fine.
Jordo always finds Snacks. Always finds.
This is show number 44. Jordan Deck is our producer, writer, and editor. He's amazing. So big hand for him. Jordo Deck, my man.
The schmuck.
Is he?
Right. I love him. He's known for every restaurant he goes to in Phoenix. They close a week later. He goes to
Didn't that Indian restaurant close?
Yeah,
that's right.
No more mushroom soup for the huge. We're closed. Oh my God, he's yeah. He better watch it. He goes into Starbucks a lot. They don't want to close any of their franchises, but good kid.
Maybe they'll just close that one. Maybe they'll close just that one.
Hey, before we get to crazy things that happened in Minnesota, they just opened a pastrami place yesterday in Vegas called The Hat. And it's supposedly very big.
Wait, spell
The
that.
Hat, like a hat. HAT.
Oh, I know where that is. It's near my favorite strip club in Upland called Tropical Lay.
Okay.
LEI. Yeah. And the Hat's right down the street. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
2.5 hour wait to get it pastrami. And it's, and I have one of my bartending buddies that works in another bar went over there, Casey, and we had his wife on the show. We had Jade on the show on one of our fat fishes with Ashley. They waited 2.5 hours and they said it was worth the wait. So when you get up here, I'm gonna bring you there because they say is as popular, which I can't believe, on a joint that's close to you and down there in West LA called Johnny's Pastrami on Sepulveda, which is an icon.
Yes, good.
But you know what's cool? Places from LA are coming and putting a mark in Las Vegas because they expect, and you'll be one of them. Great. But we get to Minnesota. I just saw this on the news Monday morning. I'm going to mark it for this show. They expect 200,000 people from California to move to Nevada in the next 10 years. And we're building like crazy. We're going, you know what? Until they get LA right and California right and put the business back there, I mean, their entertainment business, and work on some of the policies, I can see them moving to Vegas. The cost of living is a lot cheaper. I mean, but you don't have 106-degree days in May. So brutal.
Jeez.
Brutal.
I don't know I like it hot. I'd rather have it really hot than really cold.
Well, me too. But you know what I have an advantage of, and I don't know what your stain does, but I like it when my pool gets warmer because when I get in my pool, all the water aerobics I could do it's so good for you. It's the anti-gravity thing, and I just like being in a pool, having a drink, got a ball game on in the background or some music, and it's I'm a summer guy, but summers here are brutal.
I love summer. Summer. I love summer. I rather have summer than the bitter cold. Oh, and LA can get cold.
Minnesota. Beck always gives us a city, a state. So these things happen in the great state of Minnesota, don't you know? Right? So a deer crashed through a store.
Worst accent I've ever heard. What? So what is it?
You want to do it? You want to read the script? You do it.
No, I want
You're an improv guy. Come on, big shot.
I want you to improv it. Improv.
All right. A deer crashed through a store, then slipped around like a cartoon. So in Minnesota winter snacks, deer regularly lose all dignity. Didn't know deers had dignity, but one deer smashed through a glass storefront and proceeded to slide uncontrollably across the polished floor. While employees screamed and customers filmed it. That's what I call animal abuse. That's why stay up in Minnesota, do all your Fargo episodes, and have fun. All right. A guy called 911 because his cat was being mean. I got to read this. A Minnesota man called emergency services because the cat looked at him aggressively and trapped him in a room. Officers actually responded because the cat was apparently huge and furious. Okay. I mean, yeesh. This is something that Snacks would have done back about 30 years ago. Try ice fishing while drunk in a lawn chair. Yikes. A man was found drifting across a frozen Minnesota lake, sitting in a lawn chair with a beer, using a portable fishing setup. Authorities had to rescue him because the ice sheet literally broke loose. Wow. I would never. I hate those movies or TV shows where I see the ice sheet Snacks and someone walking on it. I'm always ready for it to crack and they fall in. And once you fall in, you're done. Done.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Yep. You're not getting out. Yep.
Yeah, clean up the piss though, Brad.
Okay. So let me ask you, do you know this guy in Minnesota? Do you know this guy in Minnesota?
Someone tried to escape police on a Zamboni. A man stole the Zamboni, which is the machine everyone that cleans the ice during periods in a hockey game. Yeah. So a guy stole a Zamboni and led police in the slowest chase imaginable. The pursuit topped out at approximately faster than walking. Wow. We got a couple more because Minnesota is just a fun state. I think of Tommy Boy when I think of places like Minnesota where they go cow tipping and shit like that. Even though that took place in Ohio, not far. A guy used a flamethrower to melt snow. All right. Sounds reasonable until you learn he accidentally lit part of the property on fire, and firefighters had to explain that maybe firestorm and snowstorms isn't always the best combination. Okay, here's my favorite one. Drunk squirrels terrorized a town. Police and people reported squirrels acting intoxicated after eating fermented crab apples. They're falling out of trees, running into things, and generally behaving like tiny, furry college students. Wow. And the last one, and this has happened in bad Santa movies, and it happens in probably every city or mall in America. A man in Minnesota robbed a store dressed as Santa, and then he escaped foot through deep Minnesota snow, making it incredibly easy for police to track Santa's footprints for blocks. Minnesota? You're about a step further than Arkansas.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Say that again. Oh, yeah. I could not live in Minnesota. Could you?
No, I can't live in the cold. I'll complain about the 106, but you said it earlier. All those snow days. Imagine being stuck in your house. And you have an audition you got to go to, and you can't go. The roads are iced, and you got to dig snow out, and forget now. But look, someone has to live there. I mean,
that's part of it. Yeah, that's right.
But anywhere you live, Snacks.
Yeah. Oh,
anywhere you live.
Dubby, you can get it anywhere. Oh, it's so good. Tell
Minnesota,
us about Dubby,
Nova Scotia, anywhere you want. And today's episode 44. What's that?
Tell us about Dubby.
Okay, buddy. Today's episode 44 is fueled by Dubby energy drinks, Fish and Snacks, and everyone in the audience. It gives you a clean, steady energy without the crash, the jitters of that moment where you suddenly think, I should reorganize my entire life at 2 a.m. There's no sugar in it, no sketchy ingredients. It's legit fuel for your brain. Because you're listening, Dubby's going to hook you up with 10% off. Head to dubby.gg. Use promo code Fish and Snacks at checkout. That's Fish and Snacks, all caps, one word. It's Dubby. Stay sharp, stay calm, don't scare the furniture. Allah, it's got fucking shit, man.
Dubby.
Best thing for a graveyard bartender. Right there. It's right there. It's great. Good. Dubby.
Do yourself a Dubby. Have a Dubby kind of day. I
could think of something else to add to that, but I want to kind of keep it more PG or R.
PG 13. Yeah.
PG 13, buddy. We got 3 more funny videos, and we're going to go video number 4.
Okay. Let's do it.
throwing up, Snacks, just looking at that. How are you on those type of rides when you go to amusement park? Are you good at those?
I don't
Like,
go on those rides.
yeah.
You know what I do? Right in the pantalones. I don't like that. I don't like being not in control. Right in the pantalones. Oh, I just couldn't. I don't like those rides. I'll watch somebody. That's why I'm not a big amusement park guy. Oh God, I don't understand it. Do you like those?
Well,
did you
go to Magic Mountain when it opened up when we were kids and go on like the what was it called?
Yeah.
The Godzilla and shit.
The
Can you believe
Revolution.
we did that.
Yeah.
What?
The Revolution.
Imagine we did that. The one that goes straight down. I mean,
I was so scared. Yeah, I just wanted
Me
to
too.
get off the ride. Oh, it's terrible. But people like it. Some people love that. The unpredictability of twists and turns and all that, but not me.
going so fast and you're up and the centrifugal force and all that crap. I've seen too many TV shows and movies where it goes bad, and you're flying through the air and that's it.
Oh,
I don't want to distract anybody. There could be someone that owns an amusement park that wants to finance us, but you're not getting me to get in those rides or Snacks. We'll be hanging out in the concession stand somewhere watching you idiots go on that stuff. That's for the young people. Another video.
I don't know
Here we go.
who it is right now, but I'm proud of you, and I'm glad that you're.
Oh,
I wish animals could talk. Don't you?
they do in their special way. And I know what Annie wants every time she barks at me. Every time. Food, water, or can I go with you, Daddy? Today I saw my mom and dad, and I'm going to go see them all weekend because of Mother's Day on Sunday. We film this on Friday and drop it on Monday. So it's Annie talks to my mom. She talks to my dad. Yeah. How about Molly, your dog?
Mine's not much of a barker. She barks, but she barks when someone's coming to the house, which I like. But other than that, her actions, and it's not really talking. She'll come in, put her paw on top of me, and I know it's time to eat. It's amazing. Molly eats at 5:20 every night. At 5:20, she'll come up to me and put her paw on me or my wife Vicky. Isn't that interesting to have that in their brain? They can't read a clock, or can they?
No, they know dogs are better than people. You know that. I've told you that many times, especially at a dog park. That's what I hit on all the youngsters. I tell the girls, hey, dogs better than people, especially in LA. And
I told you that. I told you that when I get to town, we're going to hit a deli. You want to go to Factors because Annie can go and run around.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And then I'm going to go to that dog park with you and we'll see if
You're
the
not
talent
coming
matches
to
the
LA.
carpet.
You're a big talker. You're a big
I have to go to LA. I have some stuff to do with my brothers, and I got to get.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. I got crap to do. Well, I wasn't feeling good for 16 months. That fucking thing just didn't feel good. I want to be. Yeah. Another video.
Here we go. There it
felt
goes.
like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love.
I'm glad we're not woke culture.
Oh gosh. Oh, that duck. Oh, that's funny. Oh,
Puerto Rico.
I love animals. They make me laugh. They make me cry. They make me smile. Love them.
Yeah. I'm not much in the bird phylum. I like them, but I'm the guy that always worries about getting shit in the head when you're at the beach or something like that by a seagull, which has happened. And I mean, look, I know people have birds as pets. They talk to them, and a funny story for my buddy Bruce Frank went through a divorce, and it was a horrible divorce. Big fan of the show. I've known this guy since high school. So his therapist tells him to go out and get a parrot, right? So to vent to your parrot, you talk to the parrot, and the parrot can mimic and this and that. So he was so upset he was using the C word, right? We can't say it. See you next Tuesday. So his mother came over for dinner in his apartment because he moved out, and they're sitting there eating, and the parrot keeps going, "See you in teeth. See you next Tuesday."
Oh no!
He kept repeating the word, and I think that's got to be something on that you could do on Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry Dave. That's a classic. But people love their birds, and they talk to them, and they
do. People have snakes. Guess what? Vicky.
Snakes?
Lisa Vickery, who you met in your bar the other day, she has a lizard. She has a pet lizard. Yeah. And she takes the lizard everywhere with her when she travels for work and everything. The lizard goes
Really?
with her. Yes.
I'm going to ask her about that. She's coming back to see me this week. I'm going to ask her about that.
Okay, I will. I'll say it. Oh, yeah.
I'll say, bring the lizard in. We'll take a picture of it and,
on the bar. Yeah. It'd be great. Yeah. She'll bring him in.
With my big fucking fat mouth, I'll say, you know what? We really experimented a lot in the menu with sliders. Lizard sliders would be great.
Oh, not
Don't
good.
do it. Nah.
No. Well, you could do it and start laughing with that cheesy laugh of yours. No, she'd like that. Never, not with my lizard, my best friend. At least is
who's got the funniest laugh? I think about John. You ever hear John Hyatt laugh? One of our friends.
Yes. Oh, Johnny. Oh.
Who's got the craziest laugh of anyone you know? Is it? Give me anyone, because I've heard laughs before. How about the one that laughs and snorts?
Oh God. Oh. And they think it's a normal laugh. That's what I love. Yeah. Some people have cheesy laughs, but I just like people laughing at all,
Absolutely.
Like my grandma Nanny at the end of our broadcast every year, and Nanny has her cackle, her 90-year-old grandma cackle. Oh, it's the best.
Right. You've made a lot of people laugh, buddy. You've made a lot of people in your life between your.
Thanks. I try.
Your warm ups and stuff like that, and so.
What about you at the bar? You crack a lot of people.
I can't compete with you.
No, but they come back to see you, right? They come back to see you at the bar.
Being a bartender, and we said this before, and I'll say it again. It's reading a room. It's multitasking, but every single person's got different personality. Not everyone's as cool and funny as you could take it. Some people don't like jokes. Some people think that a joke is, hey, why did the chicken cross the road? And then some people like dirty shit. But whenever you tell a joke now in the bar business, you have to do a disclaimer or a precursor. Hey, are you okay if I tell this ethnic joke?
Yes.
You have to. And you have to have a witness, because they can call HR and say, oh, Fish did a joke about Italians and Jews, and I was offended. But that's when you bring up Don Rickles and you bring up all the guys. There's no way Rickles could make it today. He get killed with this shtick.
Yeah,
it's too bad.
And it's a joke, but people take and everybody's litigious. I'm going to call my lawyer. That's it. And they usually settle because they don't want the bad publicity, right?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's a tough world we're living in now,
Wow. Fish and Snacks is making it a little bit lighter. And we got an article for you. Yeah. We do an article, then we're going to do sports. We're going to do little sales and try and get paid. We got to get one of these things to finance this, man, and just keep going. We got two of them. And then I got a great Hollywood thing for you that all the people. It's phenomenal. I want to get it to last week. We had some technical stuff. All right. So in a burglar ordered a pizza while robbing a house. This is great. It's one of the most absurd criminal stories to make headlines. Of course, a burglar in Ohio, where my wife is from, managed to get himself caught after deciding to order a pizza during the middle of a robbery. This is something you would do, According to police reports, he broke into a home, believing nobody was there, Snacks, right? Yeah. Apparently, he became hungry and decided that committing a burglary wasn't enough multitasking for one evening. So he used the phone inside the house, schmuck, to order a delivery to a local pizza restaurant. What he didn't realize was that neighbors had already noticed suspicious activity and contacted police. When officers arrived at the scene, they found signs of a forced entry and began searching the property. During the investigation, the pizza delivery driver showed up at the front door with the suspect's order. The police quickly realized someone was still inside the home. They entered the residence, discovered the burglar still there, along with the stolen items he had gathered from the house. The pizza order itself also became part of the evidence tied directly to the crime scene. Authorities later joked that it was one of the easier arrests they ever made. Why this is such a big story online, the three bullet points on it, is he stopped in a burglary for a meal, ordered delivery directly to the crime scene, and then remained there long enough for both pizza and police to arrive. One of the best stories Jordo's ever given us, because one, I see you in that script, and I wonder if the guy got more pissed off they got arrested, or they let him eat part of the pizza? What do you think? What would you have done?
I would have to be on the scene. I'm an improv guy. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably offer the cop a slice. You know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the stupider word, the dumbing down, like the movie Idiocracy with Luke Wilson. The dumbing down of America is always brought about by Fish and Snacks number 44. All right, we're gonna do sports.
Let's
We're
do
gonna do
sports.
sports. All right.
How about let's start with the Lakers losing to OKC last night. 2 in a row they lost.
Well, they did,
they
but
go
this
back
will be Monday, so they're gonna. By the time this goes,
No,
they've
we
already
tell
played
them.
them.
No, they tell. No, I'm just saying this is shot on Friday. We drop it on Monday. I don't think the Lakers got a chance without Luka. What do you think?
I think that when Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the stud MVP that plays for OKC, is averaging 18 points and is off, and the other guys are shooting 28% and are still winning by 18 points, Luka Doncic is not going to make a difference. They're the best team in the NBA. I think them and the Knicks are heading towards the finals. But
see, I have a bet with a friend that if it's OKC and the Knicks, he has to do something. He didn't believe the Knicks would be there. I really believe the Knicks, this is their year. I don't know if they'll beat OKC, but it's going to be a great finals. And then my friend will have to, pay up and do what he said he would do. He didn't believe, he thought the Lakers were going to be there. I go, no, not without Luka. Now, you're right. When the other players on the team step up, it's a different game, buddy. It's a whole different series. So we'll see what happens.
Before I get to sports media,
I would love to see the Knicks there. I'd love to.
You're really big on guys not coming back. And I think LeBron has got to go out. I mean, he's complaining about his legs are hurting. He's going to be 42. No NBA player's ever been 42. And they want to get rid of the downsizing, which means the load management, that guys can only play 64 games. If he's got to play 82 games, I will make your prediction. This will be the last we see of LeBron James. And you will go down as one of the top 5 or 6 greatest NBA players in its history with many championships.
Last year.
What do you think? Are you okay with them coming back next year?
I wish this was as last year, but I think he's going to come back one more time. And his contract's up. He might want to be traded to like Houston or something, play with his buddies. I don't know, but he's playing with his son. I love to see them on the court, but he's not going to win another championship. That
son thing's all another bullshit too. I mean, I know it's a great story, but Dalton necked and Bronny. That Bronny, he held them hostage. Now I know this. You know this living in LA. He said, if you don't draft my kid, I'm opting out, which is horseshit. And Bronny gets in for 2 or 3 minutes a game. I will tell you this. Your friend Jay Moore was married to Jeannie Buss.
Right.
If Jeannie Buss still owned this team and LeBron retired, I'm going to go on a limb. When Bronny's contract's up, I don't know if they'll re-sign him again, because I've never seen a guy. Everyone says I'm a hater when I talk about this at the bar. He was in the second round. There's only 2 rounds in the NBA draft. He averaged 2 points a game in college. 2! And got drafted. So I understand you're throwing your guy LeBron a bone. But the kid is improving. He's doing great in the D League. Another story. Let me get to something about sports media. I don't. There's too much. When we grew up, you and I, there's so many shows, and they're always looking for the clickbait. And it's all what I'm going to say that you're going to make Brad and Snacks and Fish watch. And it's a lot of it's bullshit. I found out that Dan Orlovsky, that works for ESPN, was really into Ty Simpson being a better quarterback at Alabama than Fernando Mendoza, and said I would take him. Then you find out they have the same agent as CAA. So you see the indiscretions there. It's a little conflict of interest. So I can't watch these talk shows on sports anymore. Do you?
Some I can, yes. Some I like a lot, and some I don't. Some of them are just parodies of the other. But it's big business, man. People love radio. People love to watch and talk sports. Look, we talk it on our show.
But we don't talk it. We're not looking for we're not looking for the to say something. I mean, that is that's way out of left field. Where did they come up with that? Fact check those guys. No, we can be fact checked, but I mean, we basically stay on point. Like you asked with the Lakers, I think the Lakers get swept. I'm a Laker fan.
Oh, okay. I am too. What about how about our Dodgers? Three-peat? What do you think?
I hope
like
so.
it.
We talk. We're 38, 20. What are they? 23 and 37 games into the season. I'm concerned that Shohei Ohtani has the number 1 ERA in the league, and he has two. They can't score runs. They're averaging 1.2 runs a game when he's
And they
pitching.
were scoring so much at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I agree.
So we'll see.
But
We'll get more into baseball with the shows.
Yeah.
When we get past the halfway point. It's such a long season.
I know. Right?
Can you believe when baseball ends, we'll already be 11 games into the NFL season and college is over? I mean,
yeah.
John Hyatt. I'm bringing John Hyatt again, our favorite little
man.
guy.
Bring him in.
He is as big a baseball fan as I am a football fan, and you are an NBA fan. So he gets to live this 162 games. I only get 17. I'm fucked. You at least have 82 in the playoffs. I mean, stuff like that.
I know.
Last thing in sports, yes or no? Curb coming back or not? It's still
Curb your enthusiasm?
No. Is Steve Kerr going back to the Warriors or not?
Oh, Steve Kerr. You know what I said to my buddy over here, Jake? I said maybe Steve Kerr becomes the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there, but I don't know. Why not? He's from LA. He's done such great things in Golden State. Golden State's top heavy. They got a lot of old guys. And I think he's done in Golden State. That's just my opinion. Or he'll go back to broadcasting. That's my opinion. And
I like JJ Redick. JJ Redick has gotten to the playoffs 2
I like him
years in a
too,
row.
but I don't know if he's the one. He's the one to take him to the promised land.
Well, you basically know this, and JJ Redick said, I'm the coach, but there's a certain player that LeBron runs everything on that team. He just does. And he's earned it. He's earned it.
Yeah.
Some guys earn it. You know what you earn by being 274 pounds? If you want to go hike Big Bear or Lake Arrowhead, the mountainous region of the San Gabriel Mountains overlooking Snacksville in Los Angeles, because Oryx Outdoors will bring you the gear to get up there, Snacks, right?
Say it again.
Oryx Outdoors, Oryx Outdoors, Oryx Outdoors. We lost our signal about 40 minutes ago, and they have the gear for you. If your idea of roughing it is a cooler full of meat, Snacks, a questionable camp chair, and a buddy who swears he knows his trail, you need gear that actually works. Oryx Outdoors makes tough, no-nonsense equipment built for camping, hunting, tailgating, and whatever happens when just one beer turns into an overnight stay in the woods. Right now, our listeners get a 10% off. So you're going to go to oryx-outdoors.com, use the promo code FISHSNACKS at checkout. That's one word, all caps, Fish Snacks. Oryx Outdoor, built for the wild, built for handling snacks, tested by idiots.
Oh, that's great. I love Oryx Outdoors. Oh, they're the best. God, 44, man. You know what I did the other day, just between us girls? I did the drive-through again. Yes, sir. And I think we should show that here at the end of 44. So me and my writing partner were celebrating because we finished our Adam Sandler script. And we went to drive-through, and it was one of my best ever. Let's play that, Jordo.
All right, here we go. Drive-through, I love it. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Robert Carr. You want to do something more often?
No, not today. Hi.
Welcome to Carl Jr.
Hey,
Would you like to try the new Western Bacon Chicken Sandwich?
Western bacon chicken sandwich. No. What do you want, sir? My boyfriend. What do you want?
Big Carl combo, please. Large Diet Coke.
Large Diet Coke, Big Carl combo, fries well done. Oh, God, you have a bathroom. I got a
You
big...
want single or double?
Double? Double, please. Oh, I got a big Carl coming out of my ass. Oh, God. Do you have a bathroom in Whitey's? Okay. Can I have a sunrise? What's that? Superstar, please.
Combo?
No fries. I'm on a diet.
Pardon me?
I'm on a diet, trying to lose weight.
Okay.
And I'll have...
a double famous star?
No, just single, please.
Single famous star? Okay.
Yeah, and a Coke, please.
No fries?
No fries, man. No.
Medium or large?
Medium, please.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
that complete your order?
Yes, that's it for today.
Okay, 3165 their order, please.
I like your voice. Are you single? Oh, big Carl, stay in.
There's a show that came out in 2004, and there's 4 guys that hung out together: Colin Quinn, Dennis Leary, Bill Burr, and the wonderful Lenny Clark, who we'll have on. All right. How the fuck did I miss Rescue Me? Did you ever watch Rescue Me that came out?
Great show.
Thank you.
Larry is
Phenomenal.
amazing. And Lenny, all those guys are from Boston, I think. Oh, it was so good. Is it coming back?
No, I'm streaming it on Netflix. Netflix got the rights to it, and 2004 is 12 years ago.
I know. Yeah.
No, more than
They're
that.
they're bringing everything back. Reboots.
22 years ago.
That's all they're doing.
This is the original show, so they're not doing a read, but
originals
it was so good.
The best. Yeah, always the best.
Big Dennis Leary fan. If you ask me if there's one guy I want to hang out with, with you in a limo, it'd be that foursome. Lenny Clark is so funny. He's a great comedian. But they're all stand-up comics like you, and they all got in the business. And check out Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart as fuck has a reality show on Netflix as we speak. Takes the best comics in New York, Chicago, and LA. The best ones that headline the Improv and Second City. And the winner of the competition, and the competition is judged by Chelsea Handler, Chris Rock, Kevin Michael Key, and Tom Segura.
I loved it. I saw
the winner.
It was great.
The winner gets a Netflix special. And wow, I got into this, and there's some great young comics out there. And it's great.
And
I love the
way,
fact that guys like you that are funny, Dennis Leary, I always say this, and we get out of here after this. It's amazing how some of my favorite actors, you mentioned the guy earlier, Sandler, my favorite actors, I like him better in dramatic roles than I do in the comedies they do. I mean, Carell's, Candy, your boy in Planes, Trains, and Automobile. Yes, it had the comic stuff, but it had a lot of drama to it. Leary in this fit better. If you don't know who Dennis Leary is, just watch Rescue Me on Netflix. Netflix, buy us. 2
shout outs before we wrap it up. We got the Kevin Hart roast on Mother's Day. Of course, we dropped this Monday. Go Netflix, watch the roast. I know it's going to be outstanding. And Martin Short has a documentary about his life and his brother Mike. And he's had a lot of tragedy in his life. Martin Short is one of the nicest, funniest guys around. So look for those 2. 44 is in the books. That's Eric Fish Snyder. Give me the fist. Give me the fist. Come on. Oh, come on.
Keep talking.
There it is. And I'm Brad Snacks Grunberg. 44 is in the books, and 45 will be next week on Fish and Snacks. We'll see you there.